You are now listening to the Lexicon Podcast. Now, let the show begin.
Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to episode 3 of the Lexicon Podcast. Just so you guys know, by this time, this is actually what date is it today?
September 16th.
September 16th. By this time next week, the podcast would have launched, would have been out there live. People have been criticizing.
In honor of Independence Day, we should call it the Mexicon.
Dude. Hey, today is the Mexican Independence Day. Oh my God, I fucking forgot about that.
Episode.
Oh
the
my
Mexicon
God.
episode. That's the name of the title.
This is the Lexicon Mexicon. Oh my God. Jesus. I mean, most of us are born in the U.S., but we do have Mexican on the podcast, so it does count, right?
Yeah, it does.
I mean, he was technically born in TJ, so it doesn't really count as Mexico. That's like Little Mexico, but
It's Baja, California.
right, pretty much.
You guys are dicks.
All right, dude, hold on. Quick question. Quick question though, Luis.
Yeah.
Do you consider Mexico Central America or North America? What do you consider it?
Well, I consider it as Mexico.
Yeah, but like, what is that shit considered? Like, because people say Mexico is Central America or like North America.
No, I'm pretty sure it's just Mexico.
No,
It's not North America. It can't be North America.
Right? See, that's the thing is people say that it's not North America. That's why I want to figure out. I technically,
It's North America.
for me, it's North America.
It's North America to me.
But like a lot of people say that it's Central America.
I
Technically,
mean, if you had to properly label it, I would say North America. But I agree with Luis. It's fucking Mexico.
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
But we're not talking about that. We're talking about what would you label it like, and we're asking. There's a book, by the way, that's really funny. That's called Ask a Mexican.
I don't like that guy.
Yeah, I don't like him either.
I saw him speak in CSUN, and I was like, "Fuck you."
Yeah, you guys need to.
He's a fake Mexican.
We ran into him at
That's what I was gonna tell you.
Yeah, we
That's
ran
what I was
into him
gonna tell you.
in Tacolandia and over here in Placita Olvera, and I was like, I just wanted to like throw my taco at him.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna mention. The book itself is pretty funny when it starts with the premises. If you're whitewashed, I mean, it sounds wrong to say it that way. It sounds wrong to kind of criticize somebody's work, but it's kind of like a Carlos Mencia, like talking about being a Hispanic. It's not true.
I haven't even heard that name in such a long time. Whatever happened to him?
And he stole jokes, and people like comedians kicked him out.
Get the fuck
Yeah,
out.
he stole jokes, and people were like, blah blah blah. You can't.
Exiled. Okay, cool.
Yeah. All right, so we haven't even introduced ourselves.
Oh.
But this is a Lexicon Mexicon podcast, aka Mexican Independence Day. We have to my left, Luis the Mexican. What's your last name?
Hernandez.
Just
So
kidding.
yeah, Hernandez.
I wanted him to say Hernandez because if you guys don't know who El Matador is, Luis Hernandez. Get it? Luis Hernandez, El Matador.
Yeah, I get it.
He's a new legend of FIFA 17. If you guys don't fucking know about that, you guys better pay attention.
I don't play FIFA.
Oh my God. This podcast is over. And then to his left, we have Angie 22.
Hello.
All right, podcast over.
And then
And then to my right, or to her left, we have my wife.
Hello,
Liz,
beautiful
Babyface
people.
Assassin Lopez.
Assassin? Who did I... What?
Because you're fucking demolishing those chips, girl.
Of course. If you guys did not know, chips and beer are amazing combination.
It's supposed to be Papa's and beer.
Papa's and Beer is down in Baja California.
It's in Baja, California.
So, Mexico? Yeah, I don't think I want to drive all the way down there.
So
I think it's around the corner from Lucy's childhood home.
So
Who wants to go?
it makes sense why you was going to try to get naked in front of people, dude. Fucking Papa's and Beer is like, okay, so so this is going to be a topic for another day as far as why I don't want to go to Mexico. And I don't want to go.
I forgot about that.
Even visit. This is the Mexican Independence Podcast, and I appreciate everything that the country did for my parents. But there's a reason they came over here. And for those who celebrate Cinco de Mayo, that's great for you, but that's not real Independence Day for Mexicans. That's just the Battle of Puebla, and I mean it's a great historic time and everything. But hey, fuck it, you guys want to drink? Have fun, dude. I'm not gonna stop you as long as you don't do shit to my
Just
property.
Don't drive and drink. That's it.
Yeah, just don't drink and drive because you might spill your drink, and that's gonna fucking ruin your fucking $5
Sip
beer.
and swerve.
I fucking never heard of that shit, dude.
Yeah, drag show at Mickey's. That's where they say it.
Did you hear? Did you steal that joke just like Carlos Mencia?
Yes, I did. I
Fucking
sure
shit,
did.
dude. And anyway, speaking of comedians we don't like, fucking I hate George Lopez now, dude. He's become, speaking of becoming whitewashed and fake, dude. George Lopez, like he was he was riding the train of being, you know, the true Mexican comedian or whatever. But I mean, he's just not. And then all the shit that he's done, and then he got that kidney from his wife or whatever, and then he cheated on her, and I was like, oh my god, dude, how can you be such an animal, dude? Like, how can you be so savage, as these young kids nowadays say? She gave you like literally a part of her body, and you're like, I'm gonna put my fucking part of my body in somebody else, cause I, you know, I guess
It's like a threesome without really knowing.
I guess he didn't like the fact that her.
Do you think she felt it though?
Oh my fucking god! This is. I just think he wasn't happy that that she put her body part in him. He's like, fuck this. This is not what we planned for.
I'm sorry.
Oh my fucking god, dude. Although his wife in the George Lopez show was pretty fucking hot.
Yeah, she was.
Oh, Constance Marie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Selena's mom. That's
Yeah.
how I know her.
Oh, she played Selena's mom.
That's how I know her.
Dude. Oh my god,
Oh.
dude, she was so good looking in that show. I was like,
Constance
damn.
Marie.
Mm-hmm.
His daughter was like all right, but then she had that
Who's-
voice, and I was like, I know it's a voice for the show.
And the
but
way she acted, she acted childish.
I mean, that was the whole point. That was
Yeah,
what she
but
was saying.
still, like, hey, grow some bolas.
Yeah.
Grow some bolas, this girl.
I forgot about his show. I forgot about him.
I mean, I just know it because of the fact that he had his show and obviously it started with the Lowrider theme song and everybody fucking jumping on the trampoline for some reason.
But you know what? He was good until Lopez Tonight finished. And then after that, I think that's when he, like, became a little whitewashed. A little too whitewashed.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Did his show get canceled on FX?
I think so.
A lot of things have been happening to him. I think yeah, his show got canceled as well. But I mean, if fucking Steve Harvey and like kind of like rundown comedians at the point. Although Steve Harvey is still pretty funny, but he just getting older now, so he forgets a lot of stuff like names.
What?
He forgets a lot of stuff like
He
names.
does?
Wait, Steve Harvey
You
is
remember
which one?
what happened to Steve Harvey and the whole like the pageant, and he fucking said the wrong name for the winner.
Oh shit! I forgot about that.
But may I point out, when you do things like that, you do go viral and people start talking about your name again.
Yeah. I hope
I mean,
So
but-
maybe
he
it was.
Yeah, that kind of helped him a little
Yeah.
bit.
I mean, but that's what they say. Like,
Don't try to defend him just because you forget stuff all the time.
But I mean, that's that. Like, I mean, look, but this is the thing though. Like, that's what they say. Like, any publicity is good publicity. Like, it doesn't matter if it's bad or whatever. You become relevant, and as they say in the fucking social media world, your SEO fucking shoots up, and your analytics fucking fly up. So your social engagement is actually really really good because people are engaging with your shit, and people will want to advertise on your platform because of it. But digressing all of that, we weren't gonna really talk about Mexican Independence Day, but it just kind of I forgot it was today because
Maybe we could just talk about like Mexican actors and celebrities.
yeah,
that
which is exactly what I was gonna say.
Okay.
We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about not just we can talk about Mexican actors and stuff like that. I mean, we had a great singer pass away just recently, Juan Gabriel.
Juanga, one of our good friends' parents went to his last concert here at the Forum.
Oh shit, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm thank you for saying Juanga, because my wife didn't believe me that people say Juanga instead of Juan Gabriel.
I did not. And honestly, I mean, up to the day, I'm just like, Juanga is kind of short for his name, but at the same time, it kind of sounds like a chick's name.
I mean, he
Like,
was
oh, did you go to
he was a little
Juanga's house?
flamboyant.
yeah, he was
Yeah,
a
he
little
was a
feminine.
little too. According to him, lo que no se pregunta, what is it, the saying?
I don't know the saying. I can't really
Lo
quote
que
him.
no se ve,
but-
no se pregunta.
There you go.
For all you
Yeah.
people that don't understand that, is whatever you don't see, you don't ask.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. My mom actually brought that up when this all happened. We were talking about it. Did
What,
he ever
she say-
disclose that he was gay? And then she
Did-
said,
wait, did she say talk
said that would.
Did she talk about it on the podcast? What did she tell you?
What do you mean?
Your mom? Did she say, "Hey, talk about it on the podcast"?
she was the genie.
No, she was the other genie.
She was the
just
other
from
genie.
back, like happened weeks ago.
Yeah, so we recently lost this guy. I mean, we have several like great freaking Mexican actors and comedians and stuff like that, like Pedro Infante and different like that, dude. But for me, dude, like, okay, so I'm gonna wrap this up into like I guess a nice little package for us, because one of the things that we like to talk about a lot is what was that?
Remember we were wondering that guy's name?
Okay, yeah, we'll talk about that off the record.
Yeah, just say it though,
sure.
because you're gonna be like, oh my god.
No, we'll say that for afterwards.
Oh my god. Okay.
I want you to rig an agony because I don't want people to be confused of what the fuck we're talking
Or why
about.
don't we make a game?
No,
We
no,
say-
no.
reveal a letter at a time, and then eventually
No,
me and-
it's
No,
fine.
that's not good podcasting. People are gonna
Damn.
be like, what the fuck are they talking
That's a good
about?
memory though.
Shout out to the unknown.
I know.
You are remembered, dude, and you're looked at with respect. Just let you know that.
Just
dude.
like Juanga's name, it goes down, and we'll talk about it until life.
So I'm gonna wrap this up into a neat little package because I know all of us obviously we're from Hispanic background. We have Hispanic parents. So
I don't like Hispanic. My parents are Mexican. Sorry.
Well, I mean,
Or Latinos. Hispanic. I don't like that label.
that's
a
funny.
good question.
Wasn't
Why?
it created by Reagan? According to Aldrich?
Technically,
We're always just going to reference our high school teachers. That's
Yeah.
so fucking funny.
I mean, they influence a major part of our life.
Yeah,
I mean,
no,
so
but
fucking
seriously,
young.
ever since I heard that, I remember it. It embedded in my brain, and I was like, Hispanic? If I'm taking a survey and it has for my ethnicity, if I don't see Latina, Latino, or Mexican American, blah, blah, other.
Well, I mean, I've told you guys, right, that you guys can put whatever you guys want on paper.
No, yeah, I think we
whatever.
briefly talked about it, but just saying.
Okay, so let me rephrase that. So, all of us here have, Mexican American parents or Mexican parents. So what I want to ask you guys is, what's one memory of like an artist and shit that you can always relate to your parents? For me, for example, like I'll give you guys an example and I'll let you guys talk. Vicente Fernandez. Dude,
Okay.
Like, whenever I hear that name, whenever I hear that music, I just always think of my dad. It's just simple as that. Like that's how it's gonna happen. So, let's go ahead and start from my left. Let's go with Luis, dude. Mexican actor, comedian, singer, whatever, dude. Just like, what's one name that kind of like brings it for you for like the remembrance of like your parents, like or anything like that.
I think like for me it will be like not Pedro Infante, will be like Cantinflas.
You can move the mic to your face, by the way.
Like Cantinflas, like back in the day, because he was like the first comedian, like actual Mexican comedian, and it was like very corny. Like his comedy was really like cliche kind of style, but it was still fun because he kind of owned it for being like such an like old character.
Mm-hmm.
His signature face was that messed up mustache that he has, and just like his mannerisms were like really funny.
It's funny because for me, like, I don't know if you ever seen the documentary or like the movie that they made of Cantinflas recently. It's not that bad. It's actually pretty good. It's all right. And just give me that face like that Cantinflas would make. That's the funniest part, dude. And then, but I mean, I like the way that
Halloween costume.
I like the way that they portrayed him. I mean, obviously, there's shit that I don't know. Like, I don't know who his wife was because I never really like. It's not like nowadays where social media tells you everything, where you can find everything about these people. So I didn't know that what kind of ethnicity his wife was or where she was from or pretty much how he started. How he became like the low down like dirty actor that he was, like as far as like not dirty in the sense that he was dirty, but the way that he would dress himself up, or he'll be like, oh, I found this dirty clothes, it's gonna be really good for my character and shit.
Yeah, I mean, like just growing up, just watching those movies with my parents, like I never like got into it, like why he created those characters and what was he trying to do. But now, like now that I'm like a little older, I still like I don't care what he's trying to say with those characters. It's just more like fun and comedy. And it's a weird Mexican cinema that comes out of Mexico. I don't know. It's just those are the moments I enjoy with my parents the most. Like just watching his movies.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny though because he was the embodiment of physical comedy, right? Like that's like a lot of what he did. I mean, obviously he had his cues and his stuff like that, but a lot like I don't mean physical as like as he would fall over and stuff like that, but I'm talking about like as in he would do things to create reactions, or he would react to it in the mannerisms that came from it. I mean, I don't know if that's what you think.
Yeah, like for me, I don't want to compare, but like if I were to compare him to an American actor, I would compare him to like Robin Williams, just because of the mannerism. Like he can talk with his body basically.
Yeah, that's true.
And
that's very true.
I just remember like most of the time all Cantinflas movies would be like just him dancing.
Mm-hmm.
Like a weird, awkward like moments in the movie. Like, why are you dancing? Why are you singing, dude? But it was like it still sold the joke. It was like the punch to the joke.
And then like it's crazy too. Like I mean, if you guys see the movie, and the reason I wanted to see it is because when I wanted to see his story, like I'm a big fan of reading people's autobiographies and like watching their documentaries that are like their life stories. It's good to, for me, it's good to know people who were successful, just to see how they came up, and like you can compare stuff in their life to yours, right? But then one of the things that for me that was really really great about his story was the fact that Chaplin knew who he was in a manner of speaking that even Cantinflas himself didn't think that Chaplin knew who he was, because Cantinflas was a big fan of Chaplin, Charlie Chaplin. And then Charlie Chaplin actually, he sent him letters and told him, hey, dude, I'm a big fan of yours. And like, at least in the moment in the documentary or something like that, he breaks down or whatever. But I'm pretty sure, like, if you had an idol and you're like trying not to copy them, but trying to be in the same public work that they are and trying to create your own identity, like when that person notices you without you having to beg and try to get noticed, that's probably one of the greatest feelings ever. Like, one thing is like, hey, like, notice me. And another thing is like, I idolize you. I love your work. I'm in the same kind of line of work. I'm going to try to do what I can. And then you notice me. That's kind of like, holy shit. I think that's like the perfect.
Yeah, because you're doing something right, or you're doing something that someone else likes. Like and when for me, like, being an artist, like, I look at these classical artists, like I look up at Picasso, but I don't want to be like Picasso, but still he set guidelines for me. Like, I want to copy him, but I want to do my own identity of his style.
Yeah, like he's the base of the idea, I guess, but then you try to create around.
Yeah,
that.
like a foundation. So it's like you're setting, like, I think Cantinflas set up himself like rules, like he wanted to mimic Chaplin and then put his own twist to it, so he can have his own voice, his own story, basically.
Yeah, and I mean, even to this day, like, Cantinflas will be on TV and I can sit down and watch it. And the thing is, you don't need to understand the language. You don't need to even like understand what the basic plot of the actual premise is for that joke. You could just sit down and you just be like,
yeah, cause something so random too. Like, I was watching on TV like last weekend. It was the Barrandero movie where he's a trash person, and he just like goes into like neighborhoods, but he's like flirting with like the really cute girl from like the houses. And what was the premise? Oh, they tried to frame him for a painting. For stealing a painting, but he doesn't really steal a painting. It's just like these burglars. So the villains of the movie are these burglars.
Yeah.
And he's somewhere in between, and then there's also a baby in it. So it's like so random, like another variable how exaggerated the stories or how comedy is.
Yeah. So I mean, it's crazy. Like I just think he's like fucking amazing as far as like his line of work and stuff like that. Like, but I mean, but why does Cantinflas? I mean, every time you see him and stuff like that, why is he gonna remind you of your parents?
Just like every Saturday night we would just sit down at in the living room and we just watch anything that was on Telemundo. But for the most part, every time that Telemundo broadcast a movie was either Cantinflas or Pedro Infante, but I remember Cantinflas more because I just laughed. Now it's like those moments just laughing, or like they were just weird. Like the Pedro Infante were a little bit more dramatized, so I don't remember that much stuff. But I like,
except that one movie we were talking about that we were both like, that one Pedro Infante movie.
What?
The one that makes everyone and their mom cry.
Oh yeah, because
with the little baby or something.
Yeah, there's a baby in there.
So that's why Cantinflas had a baby in his movie. I mean, you can relate to it, dude. I mean, but that's crazy, dude. I mean, yeah, Cantinflas is always gonna be like a great like Mexican idol and stuff like that, dude. It's crazy how I think he won an Oscar or something, right? Or something like that. I think he won like a prestigious movie award here in the US from one of his films and stuff like that. I think he won it over Marlon Brando, or Marlon Brando won it the year before and then he won it the year after, something like that, in that manner. Like, but he was nominated for the like. See, now I forget now, like, but it's not like I have stuff available for me to look it up, right? But
2016 internet.
It's not like I have the new iPhone right here next to me. Hey, plug. But it's like he was nominated for an Academy Award. I think that's what it was, and I'm not sure if he won it over Marlon Brando or Marlon Brando won it first and then he won it the next year, something like that. But it has to do something with Marlon Brando and the story and stuff like that. But I think he won an award or something for a film, but I forget.
He won a Golden Globe for Around the World in 80 Days.
That's right. That's what that is. And he won that over, I think, a Marlon Brando.
1957.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, and he won that film. He won that award over a Marlon Brando film. That's one thing I do remember, I believe. But anyway, I digress. Part of that, dude. I mean, is there Is there anything like in particular the Cantinflas that you like to mimic, or ever, like would you ever like do you ever catch yourself doing his like little dances or whatever like randomly? Because I mean, or is there a line that you like to say that you repeat that he does? Because I have one line in particular, and I'll tell you guys.
Yeah, I have nothing. I just nothing.
Really?
Really,
I
I just it was just like one of those Mexican icons, or just one of those comedians that I liked during that time.
Yeah.
Because that was the only thing that was available for me as entertainment. Yeah, like for TV.
Yeah, because for me the line is because my mom would always fucking like, hey, vete a bañar, like because it's getting late, go take a shower and go to sleep. But I'd be like, voy a bañar como Cantinflas, and then she's like, what do you mean? And because Cantinflas would go to a bowl, put his hands in, and then just get like a little bit of water in his hands and split it over his face. I'm like, ya me bañé, and then he would like take off for the day. Like that was his shower for the day.
Nasty ass.
So I would tell my mom, voy a bañar como Cantinflas. She's like, ay cabrón, vas a ver, chasing after me with the chancla and shit. Like, vete a bañar, and I'd be like, no. But yeah, that's one of my favorite things to do. Like whenever mom would tell me that, I'd be like, voy a bañar como Cantinflas. Go get a little bit of water, and I would spray it on my face, and I'm like, I'm ready to go to bed. And she's like, oh, cabrón. Like, your little sayings and shit like that. All right, now to you, Angie. So, what about you? We have Cantinflas, obviously, an icon. Is there who reminds you of like your or bring something like to your parents and stuff like that?
I can't really single it out, and you'll find yourself whenever you ask me these kind of like favorites questions or some. I can't ever single anything out. I just can't never really choose a favorite. But if I had to say, and I'm pretty sure my dad will probably be like, yeah, she pays attention. They used to listen to, and they still have these records somewhere in the garage. Los Diablos, Los Yonix, them. And whenever I hear like a song or I hear my dad bumping that music randomly, that's when it takes me back to like just growing up and listen to that music. But if you were to ask me anything about those bands, I know nothing.
All I know is guitars.
Oh my God.
Fucking guitars, dude. That's all I know.
That's true. Yeah.
Without a doubt, you're in any of those iconic bands, you're gonna hear a fucking guitar in the background and mullets and guitars.
Mullets galore. Yep. And I remember growing up and seeing them on that show. What was that guy? Oh, the little bald dude with the glasses. Did you guys ever see that show? It was like a variety show, almost like a Sábado Gigante. No? Damn it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's times like this I was just gonna knock my mom's door and be like, what was that guy's name?
Ese que no tiene pelo con los
oh my
lentes?
God. Well, him. They would regularly show up on his show, I think. And that's where I remember them. But recently I did buy them tickets. Me and my brothers bought them tickets to go see Los Tigres del Norte. And the reason I chose those tickets was like, they can go see them. And they're like around the same age. It's so cool. And it was my parents used to go to concerts, obviously, before we came along. All of us came along. But it was their first concert in decades.
Yeah.
And I remember how excited they were to go. My mom got dressed up. Yeah. My dad was like, oh my God, what time do they start? Where are we going to be sitting? And then we got them like floor seats.
Damn.
And they were like, so when we picked them up, they were like beaming, like, thank you so much. This was so much fun. And I was like, so where were you? And my mom was like, pues ahí estaban. They were right there. It was amazing. So that was fun, just to be able to give them that surprise. And I was worried that they were going to be like, why'd you buy us this? We never go out. This isn't that. And when we surprised them with the tickets, they were genuinely surprised.
Yeah.
And like they had a loss for words. They were like, what's going on? And my dad took forever to read the ticket because none of us were like, we just gave them in an envelope. And we were like, what is it? What is it? And he's like, I see your name on here, but like, what is this? He's like, Inglewood, what? What is this? And I was like, read, what does it say right there? And he's like, oh. And then my mom obviously was waiting for it to hear because she was just standing next to him. And I was like, you guys are going to go see Los Tigres del Norte. And it was just like dead silence from their part while all of us were cheering.
Yeah.
It was so much fun just to see that. And then to like, be able to drop them off at the Forum. We were their Uber drivers for that night. Just be able to like drop them off and then pick them up, and they had the time of their life.
Fucking surcharges up the ass when you picked them up.
we were awesome Uber drivers. We got there early. We told them, let us know when you're at this corner. We're gonna stop on by, and they were like, you guys were fast. Yeah. By the way, today Los Tigres del Norte are doing a free concert at Grand Park in downtown LA.
Oh really?
Yep.
That would have been nice.
For el grito.
For real, dude.
Oh.
Okay, you want to know the reason I don't know that I didn't recognize that today was Mexican Independence Day? I didn't hear gunshots.
Oh Lord.
I mean, technically, it was supposed to be yesterday at midnight, right?
There's a difference. When there is gunshots, there is cops.
No, but yes, it was
And let me remind you, they are Mexican. Most of them might not have papers. I don't think they want to get out of the country that they work so hard to get into.
It doesn't matter. There's always gunshots. People are always celebrating with gunshots. But they were supposed to celebrate it yesterday to today midnight, right? Because of the whole
they used to broadcast it on TV. I don't know if they still do.
I have a question. What is it with Mexicans and everything celebrating like at midnight the day before, like Christmas?
That I don't know.
And now this.
Well, because that's when it starts.
Yeah, the grito for independence happened at midnight. That for sure I remember.
But Jesus was not born at midnight.
Well, tell that to a Mexican mom or that. See what happens.
I guess it's just something that we're eager to do. Like, hey, you know what? Technically, it's already the next day, so let's open up the presents.
Well, technically, when the whole thing happened, the Jesus thing, it's not really.
Well, the whole reason what I'm saying is because husband got a new phone, and I'm kind of looking forward to Christmas. Hey.
I'm kind of broke, babe.
Oh my god!
I just got a new phone.
Whatever.
I don't know if you've seen it.
This is the part where you go. Xavier comes first.
I just got a new phone.
Sorry, we got off topic.
No, I mean, honestly, like, I know the grito is at midnight. Other stuff, like, everybody has different mannerisms. I know, like, for us, one of the reasons that we celebrate Christmas at certain times is just because we're fucking anxious and and my parents want to go to sleep. So they're like, you know, we don't do the whole let's go to sleep and wake up for presents. No, fuck that. You know, you want to enjoy your presents and then go to sleep and wake up and they're already there for you. You know, like you want to go to sleep happy. You don't want to go to sleep anxious. You can't go to sleep. You know, and plus my parents just want to eat tamales and just go to sleep. Like, dude, here, just keep your shit. You gotta keep bothering.
Yeah,
us.
and in my house and traditionally it's been like the food ain't ready till midnight anyway. Yeah. So
nah, our food is ready like at 6 p.m.
Nah, man.
Christmas Eve. Like, no, that thing is ready like at Christmas Eve morning. You wake up to tamales and champurrado ready to go, dude. And then nothing but that all weekend, dude. Recalentada for days.
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
That or hop them up on a freaking cart and go sell them. You know, there's people out there that are buying them.
Dude, but it's crazy, man. People get crazy when they go try to go buy the masa,
tamapola,
and all
if
that.
anybody knows,
my dad knows it. My dad's good.
Man, people get there like from like 4 a.m. and all that.
By the way, Amapola is a store.
Oh, I'm sorry.
In South LA. It's like this little tiny little store, probably literally the size of like my living room and probably my kitchen. But it's really small, but it has great food, and that's where everyone and their mom goes. Literally, everyone and their mom goes and gets their masa for their tamales.
And they dude, so one of the things now that I live with my wife is they buy regular tortillas because they think tortillas are like whatever, and I'm like, my wife's like, you've been eating less tortillas lately. Are you trying to watch your figure? I'm like, no, they're just not from Amapola, so they don't fucking taste the same.
They're not warm.
Oh my god, when you go to Amapola and you pick them up fresh.
Carnitas too. Oh
the
my
carnitas,
god.
yeah, from there, dude. Oh my god,
you're a liar.
The carnitas from there are better than Superior's.
They are.
Wait, but they're not better than Northgate's.
I don't know. I never tasted
Try Northgate.
I haven't tried
You
those.
should try it.
Northgate.
We'll try.
Well, we always go to Northgate now because of her. We go to Northgate.
I love Northgate. They have good avocados.
They do, and then their freaking salsas are.
They are. A lot of the times
I
we just don't make them and we buy their salsas.
I love horchata.
Oh yeah.
I know.
It's thick. It's thick.
Yeah.
It's actual like. It's like actual horchata, not powder. It's not the powder.
Oh my
shit.
god, I know.
Oh my god, dude, it's so good.
Yeah.
But you guys should see all the things to actually put in that horchata. I tried to see how it would be to making it at home. Then I saw the list of things you enter into that damn freaking container to make that horchata. I'm like, you know what? It's the same price as buying it.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
Yeah. My mom hasn't made it in a long time because it's just so time consuming.
My mom.
It's so good.
My mom fucked us. She makes avena. She's like, I thought horchata.
See, hey, but you know what? It's so good. It's not as fattening, and you actually kind of get full because in the end you end up getting the little bits of avena.
I think so.
It's so good.
Yeah.
That's what my mom does.
Yeah.
She does avena, but I mean.
Yeah, it's her way of saying, hey, look, instead of soda, drink something a little healthier.
Whatever, just because I'm fat.
No, I'm just saying in general because your mom's really like that. She'd rather do healthy than she would like something store-bought, which is awesome. Hello, everybody. If you guys are looking for somebody to make horchata made out of avena.
Okay, if you guys are looking for a shot, just go to Northgate.
Just go to Northgate.
Don't go to my mom.
Oh my god, I know.
My mom already has enough with our kids.
I know you already got you still got your sweatshop with her, right?
No, what's that about? I fucked up, dude. There's no sweatshop.
It is, isn't it?
Look, my mom was learning how to knit. All right. She was asking me what she wanted me to make me. I was like, "Let's make this shit. Fuck it, let's go."
She made you a freaking tie. That was
Not
the
just
most
one?
awesomest thing in the whole wide world.
I remember when you texted me that, I was like, get the fuck out, man. My mom doesn't even want to fucking like cut my pants shorter when they're too long. Like, what the fuck?
And it wasn't just one tie; it was a couple of.
It was
them.
a lot.
And they weren't like fucking regular ties. They were the knit squirt ties. Like you can fucking buy at Banana Republic for like $70. My mom was making them for me. I was like, let's go,
Use
lady.
that sweatshop.
Exactly. It comes back to that. Send
And
us your address. Here's our PayPal.
when I used to wear sweats to
Put
work,
it in an Etsy shop.
Hey, you know what? That might not be a bad plan. I'll be like, hey, you know what? Our child needs this. Our child needs that.
Don't worry, I got you.
I told her once to make an Etsy shop, but then I was like, that's gonna be a lot of work. Cause
It
a lot
is.
of-
It's a demand.
Yeah, but like when I used to wear suits to the bank and shit all the time, I don't now because I work in an office and it gets too fucking hot in there, so I just wear a regular dress shirt. and no, we don't require ties, so I was like, I don't wear anymore. But I have like literally a tie rack and it's fucking full of so many ties that I have. But when I used to wear like to the bank, I remember one time I wore this super bright blue one that she made with this like with this figure that I put together or whatever. And then people were like, "Holy shit, your tie is bright, but that shit is good." And I was like, "My mom made this."
Etsy.
Yeah,
You
and
find her in Etsy.
it was crazy though, because like I said, she didn't make. People can make regular ties, but these were the square ties. She made me the square ties, so that's why it was even better. Because this is when square ties were really in. They're not. I mean, they're still in now, but not so much.
The thin ones are in, right?
Yeah, kind of. I haven't really been in the suit game, recently, so I don't know the fashion trend. What's really in for suits? It's gonna go off topic. I'm coming right back though. The fucking high top like suit pants.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
high waters.
Well,
But you know why though?
You show your ankle and stuff like that. And
But why are you showing the ankle?
I don't know.
Because people have decorative socks.
Yes, I know that,
I
but
didn't think about that.
Yeah.
but no. But the thing is, it's a difference when you're wearing decorative socks as opposed to when you're not wearing socks. Because people wear no show socks.
Oh yeah, yeah. You got a good point.
They do no show socks. And the thing is, when you do decorative socks with pants, you want your pants to be regular height, but you want them to be the seam. You want it to be at the top of your shoe. So when you move your feet, the socks
You'll be able
show.
to see the sock.
But when you're standing straight up, your pants are straight, like Pachuco style, like straight, clean, like no crease. That's how that style is. And then when you walk, your shoes are your socks are shown. Or when you're sitting down and you put your one foot on top of your leg, your socks are shown then. But like the whole like low cut, like the high top pants, that you actually do that with no cut, like with no show socks. So that's what's weird for me because I don't get it. I mean, I get it because it's the whole skinny jean thing. It's the whole skinny pants. See, I can go into a whole.
It's called I got it on sale.
I mean, I can go into like a whole like different thing about suits and how they do different things nowadays and stuff like that, as opposed to like the cuts and then wingtip shoes as opposed to like the monks and the double monks and all this shit.
Okay, that's too much.
But yeah. So, but the thing is, the reason I'm talking about all this is because they were made in a Mexican sweatshop, and that's pretty much what happened. And I have my own Mexican sweatshop at home, apparently. But let's digress because people can be like, "What the fuck are these people talking
That's
about?"
why it's called the Lexicon, the Mexicon Lexicon.
Talking about sweatshops, bringing in the Mexicon.
Oh my god! All right, so let's take it over to you, babe, or Liz. Sorry, people don't know who you are when I say babe.
Oh, you call me babe.
Hey,
I ain't no pig though.
Oh my god, that's.
I don't know why I thought about
Oh
Babe
my
Pig. If you guys have not had your child read Charlotte's Web, because nowadays education is poop. I mean, the math is crazy.
Are you scared?
Like this is in
Are you
Mexico.
gonna homeschool?
This
I
is in
probably
Mexico?
might homeschool, but then I'm kind of scared of homeschooling because I'm not that bright of a start. I'll be like, okay, here is the Monday through Friday curriculum or whatever, and today you're gonna learn your ABCs, but tomorrow, God knows, you'll probably learn something from King Julian. I don't know if I have time for that.
Oh my god.
I'm so afraid of like King Julian now, dude, because all he does is like the character just shakes his butt. And
What the fuck is King Julian?
It's
It's
a shit-
Madagascar, kind of like a spin-off.
It's
on Netflix.
It's a lemur from Madagascar, King Julian, and then they made it like their own spin-off show. And then like our kid is like 3 months, but like if he's like crying or whatever, we'll put that on and he'll be chill. He'll just like leave him on the bed and he'll be watching it. He loves the colors and the music.
Yeah, and that lemur has the
Babies.
same butt that my
Dumb.
freaking cat. There's a reason why.
Oh my god.
Don't have kids. All right, babe. So go back to the topic before I have to cut all
Okay.
this crap off you. Like
So-
no.
Mexican artists that I remember of when I was a kid that would remind me of my parents is gonna be and forever will be the fact that Selena was so freaking hitting when I was like 4 to 5 years old. When she died, my mom found out when she was downstairs washing clothes or something, and my sister ran home crying, talking about Selena died, they killed her. Point is, my mom from then on became a fan, only because, I don't know, I guess everybody was a fan, and had me sing and dance like Selena. And I remember her, if you guys don't know what Alameda Swap Meet is, because back in the days that was like the place to go.
Yes.
My mom would take me over there to sing and dance on stage when they would have the kids.
Fuck out. Oh, yeah, they're videos though.
We're Mexican. No.
Damn it. Are there pictures though?
I wish, but
There
no, we
have
were
to
so. Remember, this goes back to the first or second episode of this. If you guys did not hear that, go back and hear it. We were talking about how when we were like, we were, no?
Oh, poor.
Kinda
Yeah.
poor.
Back off a little from the mic.
Well, we were in that stage of poorness where, of course, we didn't have any pictures and we didn't have any video, but we have a mind that still remembers all that, of course. So, yeah, my mom used to.
For all I know,
do
I
that.
probably saw you. I was probably in the audience.
So, I guess, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what to say. That's the one thing I will always remember. And my mom would still bring it up to the day. Like, oh, do you remember? ¿Te recuerdas cuando cantabas como La Flor? Well, La Flor is a really good song from her. Everybody knows it. Let me see if I can remember that line. Como me duele, or something like that. There's a line that says como me duele, which is how much it hurts. Well, for some reason, I couldn't actually say it, so I kept saying como me huele.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, that was, I mean, overall, that was the highlight.
God.
Everybody knows who
Alexis
Selena
is
is.
like done. He can't even laugh. He's just like, this is embarrassing.
Hey, everybody, I mean, we all had that.
It's not that this is embarrassing. It's the sad fact that there's no videos.
I know. That's true.
Well, I don't know if you noticed, but my mom's not the best person at keeping documents, so I only have 1 or 2 pictures from when I was a baby or a kid at 5 years old.
Shit.
One of them is sitting in my husband's car. The other one is in an album, so I hardly remember what I would look like as a child. So, yeah.
Wow.
Chimuela.
It would probably Chimola. My mom's that bad, though. I mean, she freaking almost burnt down the kitchen trying to cook. Hence the reason why she doesn't really keep documents.
Oh my God.
Yeah, fun times.
Wow. What
So,
a history.
Yeah.
I got Selena over here in my room, I guess, apparently.
So cool.
Bidi bidi bamba.
All right, guys, this concludes the podcast. I'm fucking done.
Hey, Mac, Selena should be out by now.
Oh yeah, it's in October, but
October?
I'm not excited about it.
No,
It's not the
it's not-
packaging. It's fucked.
Yeah, and they made
The
it look
colors
like,
are not vibrant. It's weird.
I feel like it's just like copy and paste, just a little darker.
It's
Copy and
horrible.
paste, yeah.
Yeah. I was very excited about it until they started releasing the packaging and the colors and what was going to be featured as part of the collection, and that's when my heart broke.
I think Trump had something to do with it. It's like they're Mexican; they don't care; they'll still buy it.
No.
I don't like it either. You know what? The colors are so off.
And then
They're
they're trying
not.
to sell one. I think Como La Flor, the lipstick. I don't even know. I might be wrong because I'm just so over it. But that one's supposed to be a replica of her red lipstick that she wore regularly. But
That's the same thing that you would buy from LA.
like I have one
In
of
red.
her one of Mac's Marilyn Monroe colors and other colors from a different limited edition collections that they've done that look exactly like that color. So do I need it? The packaging isn't worth it. Like, I mean, I bought Rocky Horror because Rocky Horror packaging was fucking lit.
I should throw garbage at you every time you
You
wear
know,
a lipstick.
whatever. That shit was good, and so I was expecting something like that from the Selena collection. It's a disappointment.
I think it's fucking crazy though how like these people are dead and yet the people are still making money off of them and stuff like that. Like I get it.
By the way, I also like to say that I was one of the first people on Tumblr that said, "Why the fuck hasn't Mac done a Selena thing?" And now I fucking regret it because I'm like, this is why they haven't fucking done it because they just fuck it up.
They should make one called the Fender Bender, and then they should be like the cholo, like line, you know. And
Dude,
they
they'll
call
make it. They
call
did a
it-
controversial one like relating to
no,
the
no,
women
no.
of Juarez.
Well,
Oh,
I mean,
wow.
Yes.
The reason it's a fender bender or whatever, and it's called like the Cholo line, is 'cause, you know, Salinas, you know, es Salinas. You don't remember the movie?
I do remember. I'm just not
Yes.
accepting the no.
Look at this bumper from Salinas.
That was part of a movie. That wasn't from her though.
Do you know that? Were you there?
But did it happen?
That's what I thought.
Whatever.
Were you there?
Anywho,
Holmes? Were you there, Holmes?
Anywho,
Anywho.
packaging is disappointing. That's it.
I have no idea. I mean, I'm pretty sure it makes perfect sense to somebody, but because I mean, packaging, it makes sense to anything to any collector when it comes to, like, you know, sometimes it's not really the content, but it's like what's like
Exactly.
because it could be the same Blu-ray, but the packaging can be special edition. So I understood that. I didn't understand anything about lipstick, because for me, if my wife were to send me to go get some color, I'd be like, there's red, blue, purple, what you want? Like,
There's this one for $1 and there's this one for $15. Which one do you want?
I mean, come on, baby. I'll get you the $15 one. Or, I mean, I would spoil you and get you $1 ones as well.
Blue, red, every color you want.
Here, don't ask again.
Hey, look, we passed by what is it called?
Bath and Body Works.
Bath and Body Works, whatever.
Oh yeah.
And then she smelled the perfume, and then they were having a sale, but it was packed. And so,
It was
like,
probably during the semi-annual sale.
Yeah.
It was the best time to get it.
So we went home, but I had to go back to the mall like the next week because I had to go buy shoes, and the same sale was still going on,
Yep.
but nobody was there. So I just went in and bought a bunch of stuff for her. Like, here you go. You know, they're all for $1, so it was worth it.
I don't care about the whole, having to throw it away after a year because I still have some.
Yeah.
You know what? Screw that. That's just their way of saying buy a new one.
This candle's Bath and Body Works, as well as the little
It just
candle holder.
It just says Best Buy. It doesn't say expired.
Expires.
Oh my God.
No, it's not
Oh
food.
my God.
It's not perishables.
As long as it doesn't go in your eyes, you're fine.
Oh my God.
If it does, just rinse it out a little bit. You'll be all right. Like
You'll be
Cantinflas,
fine.
you'll be good to go. All right, so we're going to go back to the topic before we kind of get off the hand. Jesus, that's like a trending thing here. We just fly off the handles, and that's okay.
That's the point of this podcast, though. So.
Because it's worth it. It seems, this part's gonna come out, but it seems more like I'm doing like interviews and shit with you guys, like about your life stories and shit like that, than random. So I'm gonna try to change that for the next one, where I just do topics and let you guys.
That's fine. Anybody have anything happen this week that was out of the ordinary?
Oh yeah, but I don't want to talk about it.
So for me, like I mentioned it earlier, for me it's Don Chente, El Rey, Vicente Fernandez, man. Like it's he is the one person that like I will always remember as far as artists and stuff like that. Yeah, there's Pedro Infante and Ramon Ayala. Like my mom loves Ramon Ayala and everything, but she didn't like really show the appreciation for Ramon Ayala, and I didn't really know she was a Ramon Ayala fan. Like the way I knew my dad was a Vicente Fernandez fan. Like whenever this guy was gonna go take a shower, take a bath, I saw Vicente Fernandez, and next thing you know, you hear my dad cantando and singing in the shower as loud as he could, and we're like, there goes my dad, he's taking a shower. So he's singing Vicente or whatever, or we go on a long trip, because we used to take like a lot of trips on the weekend, and then there was nothing else to listen to in the radio because of the fact that when you're going to Vegas or you're going to Arizona and you get that desert, the long desert trend, there's no signal for your radio. So what do? You put on CDs, you put on tapes, and what does my dad have? Vicente Fernandez. Like, there you go. Like, you're gonna get. I mean, I have great memories when it comes to my dad, and my folks and anything. Vicente Fernandez. But then on the other hand, I have horrible memories about Vicente Fernandez because of my uncles and different family members and different people that lived around their neighborhood. When they would get drunk, that's all they would play, and they just like that's all they would play. They would have like some banda like come in and like like my uncles and like people that lived around the neighborhood would just like be drinking outside, and next thing you know, they just put on Vicente Fernandez and they would try singing at the top of their lungs, and it's like 3 a.m, and we're like, just shut up, dude, we want to go to sleep. But they're happy drunks or sad drunks or whatever they are. They're just drinking and having a good old time, but they're right outside my window because I was like right there by the parking lot where they used to all hang out, and buy and stuff like that, where they had the party, and then they just wouldn't shut up. But for me, like that's gonna be the one person like I can always like relate to my My dad, and people to this day, even people of my age and stuff like that weren't his generation or whatever, like everybody knows him. Everybody knows Chente. Everybody knows. If you haven't heard,
Oh yeah,
like,
he's a big deal.
I mean, one song in particular, El Rey, Sigo Siendo El Rey. Everybody would always know that song. Even if you don't know it, you'll start singing along.
It's like an innate knowledge. Like you're just born knowing that song.
It's like you come out of the womb and you're like, El Rey? Is that me? Oh, that wasn't you guys? That was just me? I'm sorry. My bad. It's my kid will know Kanye. I know Vicente Fernandez. It's the trend. Both icons, both trendsetters, it's just how it goes, it's just how it goes. And
how we do it in this town.
Yeah, and if you guys don't know my love for Kanye, go back to episode 1. Listen to the long episode. There you go. That's a good follow up for you guys there.
But we're gonna go see him at Complex Con.
Nice. We didn't get tickets. I don't want to.
We're going for research purposes.
That's good. Fucking business
write off.
Hey. I how I really wanted to see Chance the Rapper.
Oh, we were talking about that. He's gonna be at Camp Flagna or something like that.
For Chicago.
Here in Expo Park. Yeah, but
yeah, he's also having his show at the Greek. But the tickets are fucking expensive now on StubHub, so it's like
for Chance. Damn, really?
Yeah, they're like 400.
Well, look it up whenever he's out.
Well, you know why though, right? He blew up because of Kanye. Like that's the whole reason.
Go back and listen to episode 1.
He blew up because of that. So like now the thing is now everybody knows who he is. So his music is just like out there. It's funny because I was showing my wife Sunday Candy. I don't know if you guys ever heard that song. It's by Donnie Trumpet and the Social Experiment. It's Chance is like highly featured in that because he does a big part in the Donnie Trumpet and Social Experiment. You guys should go listen to that album. It's really, really good. And Sunday Candy is probably like one of the greatest songs on there. It's really good. I like him because he does a lot of like hip hop gospel sound stuff. So that's why I like him and stuff like that. Now he does, other than like acid rap and all that stuff.
I found it.
But so that was our first topic. Wasn't that 51 minutes? That was good. That was a good one. So the second topic that we brought in and that Angie wants to talk about is, I'll let her take over for now.
We're gonna talk about Halloween.
Yippee-ki-yo, hey!
I love Halloween. Don't sigh.
Yeah,
I know that's audible, but over here Luis is sighing his ass off as if he's not the one going like, "What are we doing for Halloween? Oh my god!" That's
me. That's me too, dude. I fucking hate Halloween. As a matter of fact, I don't even. Halloween is not a holiday for me. Halloween is not a holiday for me. Halloween is just my wife's birthday. Like we celebrate my wife's birthday. We don't celebrate Halloween.
And our anniversary.
I was gonna say, and that's what I said earlier. I was like,
Halloween,
it's your anniversary.
Well, technically, we
got married on Halloween, but that's not what we celebrate on anniversary. We got together and anniversaries.
Trivia. What year was it?
All right.
Dun, dun, dun.
Damn, dude.
Oh.
I did.
It's like the newlywed game.
Someone
hold up the sign.
Babe checked on Twitter. I wrote it on there. So.
Oh my god.
Just to let you guys know, he loves soccer. Barcelona's his number one. Guess what he was doing on our wedding day?
Watching the game.
Watching the game.
After?
During.
I was there. You were not watching it during.
He was watching it during the time that I was still like arriving. When I arrived, he stopped. When we finished, he kept going.
Yeah.
No, when she got there, the game was over. I was still watching it.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I told her we were gonna get married at a certain time because that's the time the Barca game was gonna be over. Where I didn't set her around Barcelona. Come on now. We named our kid freaking Xavier for a reason.
You guys are so funny.
Yeah.
Over here, Luis is like under his breath. Xavier.
Xavi Hernandez got on fucking Alonso, the red beard of the fucking bullshit. Pinche Bayern Munchen acá, cabrón. Oh, sí, cabrón. Oh, sí. Hey, there's another reason why he's Xavier. You know why? Javier El Chicharito Hernandez. Chivas, cabrón. Let's go.
Oh, my God.
Mexican fucking goal scorer. Almost number one right now, dude. Don't trip. He's going to beat Borghetti real quick.
What's his European team?
He plays for Bayer Leverkusen.
In your hand.
What?
Yeah,
what does it matter? It's a hand.
It's my good hand.
Well,
I'm like, what?
But that's... If you actually, it's funny though, because if you look at that team play, there's like 4 or 5 of them with injured hands.
Yeah.
It's because
we need to stop it.
It's because la jalan.
I was gonna say we need to stop that.
All right, so going back to Halloween, I'm not gonna dress up as a soccer player. Or no, I'm not gonna dye my hair like Messi. So stop
Oh
asking.
God, I know. I was kind of a no.
Hold on. You know I don't like him.
Who?
But Messi.
Why?
I just don't.
Just kidding.
But
It's not that she
his
doesn't like Messi,
dog.
guys. He loves Messi.
Luis was showing me his dog.
Oh, that's
His
big.
fucking dog is gorgeous.
Well, I mean,
It's
it
a
is
giant
Messi's dog.
It's so cute.
What kind of dog is it?
It's giant.
Anything,
I don't know what it is. It's
Like
just a
Clifford?
big ass fucking dog.
And
It might as well be named Clifford. It's giant.
It's funny because like Messi has like a dope ass dog, and then Cristiano has a little mutt. No, he doesn't.
What
I
does
just like to
what
talk
does
shit.
he
Hey,
have, Luis?
I really
Enlighten me.
don't know.
Might I
Oh.
say
No
people
idea.
buy the bigger cars for a reason?
I know that's true.
He's short.
That's what I was like. Yeah, when they try and cut me off or something, I'm like, hey,
He's short.
pobrecitos.
Pobrecitos,
short.
exactly.
I'm taller than him, and I'm short.
Really?
Yeah, he's 5'6".
Oh.
I mean, I can tell you the centimeters and all that, but you don't.
Oh
wanna know
no.
Bye.
Moving on. Halloween.
Halloween.
that. Don't worry.
Chanel-oween.
That's coming back
It's
soon.
coming back.
I'm so excited.
They are doing a second season?
Yeah.
Oh,
Hold on,
no
hold
way.
on.
Chanel-oween.
Pressure. Put the brakes on. What the fuck is Chanel?
Chanel-oween.
Okay, stop screaming. What the fuck is Chanel?
I'll let you take over.
Okay. Scream Queens on Fox.
You don't have to say more. God damn
Thank
it.
you, Hulu, for letting me watch the whole season.
For real, same here.
Yeah.
I used to try and watch it live, but when I miss it, Hulu.
There you go.
Hulu got my back.
Dude, Hulu's fucking annoying, dude. I hate the fact that I pay for it and it still has ads, and in order to get rid of ads, I gotta pay more.
More,
It's like,
yeah.
fuck
That was recent, right?
Hulu, would
Whatever.
you like to
Point is, Scream
subscribe
Queens is on there.
Well,
and
it's-
help us?
Scream Queens is really dumb. It's like literally like I don't even care what the storyline is. I just go for the zingers. They have really good puns. They have really good jokes. It's not even scary. It's just straight up dumb. Chanel-oween.
Halloween.
Yeah, that's coming up. They have new characters and everything. I'm so excited.
I don't know. Which one was your favorite one from that one?
From the girls? Damn. What's the black girl? I forgot her
It
name.
came out in spelling bee something, or I don't know.
I don't know.
Mm.
Damn it, I feel bad. I don't know her name.
Ghetto.
Hmm?
She's ghetto in that too.
Yeah,
But
but
that's
she's
what makes
really
her-
fucking smart.
Yeah.
Yeah,
she
and then
is.
just blaming her. They're blaming her that she's the killer, and I'm just like, she can't be the killer.
Yeah.
I know who A is.
Who is A after so many seasons? I
What
don't
the
know.
fuck is A?
I
For
watched
what?
it for like 2 seconds, and then I'm like, you guys are so boring.
What's A?
Jeez.
For what?
For what's it called? That freaking movie. Not movie.
I just thought it was a reference to something. I don't know.
Whatever.
I was like, we're talking about shows I don't know about. I know about A.
Like American Horror Story. I haven't seen the first episode yet, so. But I'm very
Isn't
looking
Lady
forward to it.
Gaga out in it now?
Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga.
Take them to the mic.
Take that to the mic. Lady Gaga. I was born this way.
Yeah,
Sorry.
she was in last season for AHS Hotel. I saw it all just because she was in it. It sucked towards the end, but it was good. That's what she said. And
She's annoying.
A is in Pretty Little Liars.
oh
Yeah. Watched 1 or 2 seasons, and I'm like, you guys are just the dumbest girls in the whole wide world. Who has that much money to do that many pranks on you?
Well,
You guys watch freaking Scream
And-
Queens. That's like
and-
literally
Queens
the
is
money
funny,
house.
at
as
least.
my friend over here says, privilege.
Privilege. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's true. Privilege to have a helicopter, to throw bees inside a car. Like, are you kidding me?
Okay, then I'm so happy I never saw this show
Yeah,
now.
it's retarded.
Like I like comic books as much as the next guy, but that's just too much.
What's
No,
another
it's
horror
still
show
the
that's
same.
good?
Hannibal or American Horror Story.
Hannibal was good. I like
We
watching.
literally
Hannibal
are
at
just talking about American Horror Story.
the
And Hannibal is fucking canceled. What the fuck are you talking about?
You know why though, right? The story was good at the beginning, but then it lost its way. Like I think
It did lose its way.
The writing is what got worse. I think that's why it got canceled.
I know. I really like Mads Mikkelsen though.
I think it got like crazy. I don't know, like they were using a lot of like special effects on the show,
You can move it. Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
fine.
which is like a little bit of weird. Like the first 2 seasons, they had a really nice story, like a background as to who Hannibal was and his relationship with that guy, the cop. Then he became his
On.
yeah, like his patient. He became his patient, and then after that, it got kind of weird because
Yeah, like one of my favorite scenes from like Hannibal was watching that fool eat.
Ew.
my God, yes, they had some really good cooking segments.
Because I mean,
For real.
for those who don't know what Hannibal is or any of that, the reason that he was cooking, I mean, I'll let Angie explain it.
I mean, I vaguely remember. I literally would watch the episodes just once. I've never, rewatched the series, and it's been such a long time. But they made it look weird yet appetizing. But all the parts that they would use to make, like if he was making a protein, any sort of meat, it would look weird.
But
and you wouldn't be able to tell if it was human.
It is human.
All of them are human?
Yeah, that's the whole point of
That's
Hannibal.
cool. Yeah, I know, but see, the thing is, you could never tell. It was very nuanced. You
true.
could not tell whether it was an animal protein or if it was a human protein.
Well, that's true. I mean, as far as like the Hannibal story is he would eat. He was a cannibal.
Yeah.
But as far as the show, yeah, you're right. Like you would look at it and you're like, wait, what the fuck is he cooking? Like,
It was stunningly shot. It was so good.
Like, is that
The acting was great.
is that brain or is that
Yeah.
what is that regular meat or what?
Yeah.
So it was good.
Mm-hmm.
I just like the way that it looked because it was super bright, like the white tabletop or whatever, and he would like always have his food like ready and cooked and prepped, and I was like,
It was so
that
good.
shit's so good. It reminds me of the beginning of Dexter, like when
Yeah,
Dexter
I
was
love.
going-
Yeah, those opening credits are really, really good for Dexter.
It's actually really speaking of like horror shows and stuff like that, and obviously Dexter kind of goes into a little bit because of the fact that he was like a murderer and stuff like that. The Dexter audiobook is really, really good. I've been listening to it at work, and I was like, "Oh shit!" This is
From the
really, really
books?
good. Yeah,
Oh,
it's actually really good because it's all based off of the book series.
I've tried to find like podcasts that are horror based, and I
I've
can't
never
find
done
any. So if anyone is listening and knows any,
Yeah,
let us know, man. Because I really I love like criminology. So I'd listen to any real life scenarios of crime. But that's spooky. But I want like real spooky stuff.
like I mean, I know there's like these shows, but like what's a good show that you recommend as far as like spooky, other than of course like Chess and Hannibal?
Stranger Things.
I mean, yeah.
Oh my God, Stranger Things.
We haven't been able to get through it.
We're in the
on
second
season-
episode.
we're in episode 3 now. But
Oh.
this is why though, because this is okay. You can go back to listen to episode 2 of our podcast, and then we talk about the fact that we don't sit down and watch films or shows together, right? So I made a conscious decision this time to sit down and wait for her to watch Stranger Things. But the problem is the only time we really can sit down and watch it is when we're eating or we're like get home and have dinner. But the second problem is, other than time, is that our kid is there, and the thing is, it's a horror show, and
He
so
does not know. If anything, you're like prepping him for life. Come on now.
But it's not that. It's the sounds. It's like he's asleep. He will fall asleep because that's usually his sleep. His like.
I see what you mean.
Our dinner's at 7, so that's like his nap time.
Yeah.
So then the thing is like the thing is like all of a sudden they'll be talking whatever, and also like a big sound happens and all that stuff. So
Like I said in episode 2, earphones, earmuffs.
Yeah, we might
Earmuffs.
have to.
Probably, but
I'm telling you, I'm
I
seeing
still
all these
would
people
feel
taking
bad.
kids to concerts with those earmuffs.
No, I mean
on.
for concerts it's fine. Like I get it because you don't want to rupture their
Yeah.
eardrums, but for this I'm like
but they're
we
like
kinda-
dead asleep.
yeah for yeah
Yeah, right. And all the kids that we've seen, it's kind of funny.
Well, I mean, our kid, we had him at there was like a party outside, whatever. We were just talking and hanging out, and he was completely fine. People
Yeah.
were like, "Yo, it's a good kid," and all next thing you know, he's all knocked
Yeah.
out, and we're all talking and laughing, and I was like, like all knocked out like a rag doll moving around.
But it scares me to have him like get scared off of things because I
Mhm.
mean it's gonna end up damaging him throughout the whole the rest of his life.
Yeah, because like the thing is like scary things even when they're like that small and stuff like that. Like sometimes we see him like react to something like when he's dreaming,
Yeah.
even though he's like young, he's dreaming already, or so we think so. We don't know what it is, and then he like kind of like shivers. We're like, okay, maybe that's something that scared him. Like a sound will go off, and he'll be like get scared, and so we're like, we don't want that to happen because then
Yeah.
he'll wake up crying and stuff like that.
Like that crap happened to me when I
That's
was
what it is.
younger, thanks to my sister putting me in front of the TV when Tales from the Crypt will start.
Dude, that shit used to make me
So-
cry like a little bitch.
God, yes.
you want
She used to-
you want to tell her what she used to do?
So, my sister's 10 years older than me. If you guys don't know, do the math. I don't want to say my age because I don't want to feel old. Well, when I was younger, Tales from the Crypt was a big thing she used to watch. So, what she would do is grab a little 1-2-year-old me and put me in front of the TV right when he was coming out of the coffin.
Yep, that's what they would do
Yeah.
to me, essentially.
Oh,
Yep.
God. We
Oh,
are
yeah.
like Tales from the Crypt sisters then.
Mm-hmm.
It's
And like now as an adult, I'm fine, but like I still remember it, and I still remember being so fucking pissed about it.
Mhm.
Like
Are you really fine? Are you sure?
what?
Are you sure you're not So traumatized.
Well, I'm like traumatized. I mean, I've seen worse things in Tulsa the Crypt by now. You know, it's not that bad.
Especially with all these special effects and stuff, making it look real with the meat.
You're right. I seen the whole Hogan sex tape. You're right.
Ew.
Oh, you have?
Yeah, of course. Social media. You have to. You have to be on top of the trends in order to be an influencer.
The weirdest thing I saw was him having like something towards his daughter or something. I don't even know if that's.
That's Donald Trump.
I know that is.
That's Donald Trump. Oh, that's just disturbing.
Oh wait, no, but Hulk Hogan has been like photographed like putting
with his sister. I mean, his sister with his
putting sunscreen on his daughter's butt.
That's kind of weird.
You know, UV rays. You gotta protect her.
Yeah, but that's why there's sprays.
Stranger Things.
Yeah,
that's a good.
That is a Stranger Thing, though. Hulk.
No, I mean, yeah. So
American Horror Hulk story.
Watch that? Jesus. Oh my god. One of my friends actually. Well, more of an acquaintance. Her son is actually auditioning for Stranger Things season 2 or whatever.
Ooh.
Like, I guess she has an agent for her kid and all that stuff. And
Can we get his agent number? I wouldn't mind Nick Xavier being out in.
out your kid, man.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
No, because I gotta put it in. I gotta put it in an UDMA account. I can't really touch his money till he's 18, so I can't spend it. So there's no
We
point.
could always lie and say he's an age older. Like, oh, he's 1 year older.
It still doesn't matter. We still gotta wait 17 years.
I wouldn't mind.
It's an investment.
Yeah.
Think about it that
like,
way.
Sweetheart, we like kind of helped you.
We'll start him in. We'll start him in the next Gilbert.
Now, you signed this with your own little hands a long time ago.
Well, California law, you can't put contracts in kids and blah blah blah. But we'll start him with the next Gilbert Grape number 2. We'll put him out there. Like,
he's little Mr. Benjamin Button. We could do this.
We'll put him in Gilbert Grape 2, like DiCaprio, and make sure he doesn't win an Oscar until he's like almost about to die. Same thing. But so strangely, yeah. So she's like she's showing off like the picture, like the message that she got and stuff like that. That the agent is, or somebody was telling her that he would be really good for like the thing, and then they have like the audition stuff ready for him. So that's cool. So hopefully like she gets in, and we'll be able to like have him, like he'll be like able to be in the show and stuff like that. It'd be cool to kind of know somebody in the show. But yeah, I heard really really good things about it, and obviously season 2 is happening, and so like yeah, so. I know that she's her kid is like auditioning for that soon, so good luck to her.
Yeah.
Hopefully she does well. That'd be cool to see him on TV.
Those kids are so cute too.
Yeah, they are, dude. It's fucking funny. That guy has like a Smino lisp.
He has some kind of like
Yeah. I think it's like
bone delay, or I don't know, but he has some kind of condition. But he's my favorite.
Dude, but the little girl actor.
11.
Good.
Have you seen her rap the Nicki Minaj verse of Monster?
No.
So good. She does it on Jimmy Fallon.
You know who she reminds me of though? A young Natalie Portman.
Mm-hmm.
She reminds me of that like what was that movie that Natalie Portman
Leon the
was in?
Professional.
Yes. That's like her acting bit. Like you can see her facial expressions and stuff like that are just like
It's been a while since I've seen that movie, but now you're making me want to watch it.
yeah, that was a really good movie.
Yeah.
And but yeah, it's just like her facial expressions like that when especially for those who haven't seen it, this is like episode 2 or whatever. She gets thrown into the closet, which kind of brings back some memories. And her facial expressions there remind me of spoilers. Remind me of Natalie Portman and Leon the Professional. I was like, holy shit, this is like the new like embodiment of like Natalie Portman.
Cross our fingers.
Just hope that if she does go on Star Wars, make sure she doesn't have to worry about the sand. For those who know Star Wars, will know that reference. If you don't know, then it's okay.
Oh my god.
But so let's talk about Halloween in general. Angie brought up Halloween, so I'm gonna ask you, why do you love Halloween so much?
I have no idea. I just really love it. Like I decorate. That's the one time a year that I decorate my office at work. Like the rest of the year, it's like whatever. But I do have these like decal bats on my wall in my office. And like once Halloween passed, everyone was like, "Aren't you taking down the bats?" I'm like, "No. Bats stay. Bats stay year round." But everything else gets taken away. And then for Christmas, like instead of having like a normal little Christmas decoration, I had a little Christmas tree that I got like at Michael's or something. And then on top of it, instead of a star or a little angel, I put I put Patrick Bateman from American Psycho with his little Christmas hat.
That's dope.
I can't wait to put that back up.
Dude, okay, so like Marian Ledger brought up Psycho. I had seen Psycho when I was like younger. And,
Psycho or American Psycho?
Psycho.
Okay.
Sorry, you brought up American Psycho. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I had seen Psycho, the Alfred Hitchcock film,
I love that movie.
when I was like young, whatever. But I didn't really get it because I was like,
Not even the score?
well, when I was young.
Oh,
this is
okay.
when I was like younger, or
All right.
whatever. Like I was in my baby. By that I mean like one of my family members used to take care of me.
I know. I was gonna say babysitter.
I don't think we believe in babysitters.
No.
Am I?
I know.
My second mom, pretty much. And then her kids were watching it because all her kids were older than me. So like I was like 9 or whatever, and then they were watching it, and I didn't get it. Like it wasn't scary because obviously at that.
I mean, it's not scary. It's just really
even as a kid. The thing is, the music is really good, but the thing is, as a kid, you don't get the points of the premise, the shots, and stuff like that, right? And you don't get to see her butthole, which is you can in the film. But anyway,
that is in the new. It's in the remake, the Gus Van Sant one.
Yeah.
So and Haitia's butthole. Yeah, that's where that comes from.
For those who don't know, Hollywood Babylon. That's another podcast that is inspiring to podcast. But
in the remake of Psycho, which is Gus Van Sant Psycho, you can see Anne Heche's butthole in the shower scene, the infamous shower scene. So,
yeah. And then there's a song that they made on Hollywood Babylon called Anne Heche's butthole that just literally just
Let's
says,
all go inside.
her. But they literally just say, let's all go inside. That's all they say. But so like, but then I had to see it again for a college class. Like it was like it was actually like a social media class or whatever that we were taking, and then I had to see it again. And like watching that film, dude, it's crazy because like obviously when you kind of just watch it like whatever, you don't get it. Like it for me, it didn't click. Obviously, I was younger, and then when I was watching like whatever, it didn't really matter. But then when I saw it when I was older and I had to like study it, like kind of like frame by frame and like sequence by sequence and all the music and stuff like that, it just dawned on me how great this film was.
It's
like,
good.
It's crazy. Like, and then I saw Birds because of that. Fucking hate Birds. Like, not the movie, but freaking Birds in general.
You don't like birds?
Like, no, like not the film.
No, I'm saying, but like you don't like birds.
Oh, like after watching that, I was
Yeah.
like, "Fuck birds, man!" Like,
Oh,
dude,
that's interesting.
Birds are the worst. I mean, I don't really hate them, but like after watching that film, I was like,
fuck those motherfuckers.
"Fuck these rats, man! Fucking flying rats and shit, dude. It's crazy. That Psycho was like whatever. Birds was fucking trippy and scary because I'm like, that shit could happen to me.
Yeah.
Fucking birds can go crazy.
They were supposed to make a remake of that with Naomi Watts as the title character. Never got made.
I don't know. I don't know her acting prowess, so I don't know if it would have been.
She's good. She was good in Birdman.
Oh, that's true. Birds.
Nah.
That's funny. So yeah,
Bring it back.
I saw that. But like American Psycho, I saw that afterwards, and so I saw that after like the whole reference to Psycho and stuff like that, thinking it was gonna be like the second one or something.
Oh.
I was totally wrong.
No.
But that was really that American Psycho was fucking crazy.
I love that movie.
It's really short too, right?
No, it's not really short. It's like probably like 90 minutes.
I guess it just feels short.
I can't remember.
For some reason.
It's just really fast paced.
That's what it is. I think because of
like,
the fast pacing.
The only pausing moment is like towards the end of the movie. That's it. That's the only time it actually really pauses. I mean, there's like other scenes like when they're when he's making a reservation and then they go into the restaurant. That's the only other moment where there's like a
slow
pause.
down.
Yeah, because he's usually either working out or there's like the cameras usually following him around.
Because I mean, it's all about like his narcissism and.
Yeah, it's all about him basically. Yeah.
Like and then like Psycho 2 was kind of a letdown. I didn't like it.
There was a Psycho 2.
Technically, there's a Psycho 2 and stuff like that. But I mean, it's crazy because like his Alfred Hitchcock's films, although great, I guess they weren't really in kind of body at the beginning because I was something different, crazy. Now we kind of look back at it as like something like it. But for me, like the one freaking film that terrified me and traumatized me was like I saw fucking Chucky. When I was like, when I was like when I was like fucking 2 or 3 or whatever.
Vete a dormir, Chucky.
And that shit terrified me. And then what made it worse was I was like 5, and I was still traumatized with Chucky because I just hated Chucky. I made some people make Christmas letters and stuff like that to Santa. You address them to the North Pole, whatever you send them.
You're
out.
like, Santa, do me a favor, kill this motherfucker.
Take the batteries out.
Dude, that would have been dope, but no, I was an innocent kid. I was like around 5 or 6, whatever. My baby sister had just been born. Granted, my name's Alexis. This is gonna tie into the story as well.
Okay.
So I wrote a letter. This is all Christmas time and stuff like that, and I send it over to the address it, to the North Pole. But I put, I want like toys, whatever, and my babysitter's born, so it'd be cool if you can send her diapers or whatever. Like, or she's a girl, whatever. I literally put there. I'm like, I'm a 6-year-old boy, blah, 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 the way how to say. We send it out. We don't really think we're gonna get anything, and then we end up getting back like a bunch of like a big box, and it's like a bunch of toys and stuff like that for me, and it's addressed to my sister's name and me. My name's Alexis, and then so there's a bunch of toys, and then there's 2 toys that are specific to the people. Now this wasn't like a cheap toys, which is fucking great. They had like a Tickle Me Elmo in there and shit. That's just expensive.
Back in the days, I just saw that on sale for $20.
Oh, back in the days, not anymore.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the Tickle Me Elmo was addressed specifically to my sister. Because she was young, whatever, they wanted her to be able to play with the thing and, kind of they laugh. And then there was another package inside. And my mom gets it, and it's like, that's addressed to me.
What the
So
fuck?
I'm like, okay, that's cool. Like, they sent me something specifically for, they're like, oh, thank you for being so nice and including your sister and blah, blah, blah. And then obviously they put the organization at the bottom that covers all these wishes. I didn't even know that's what it was.
That's
I thought it was really Santa, like, back in the day. It wasn't. But... So we open up this thing, and it's a freaking porcelain doll, like the porcelain dolls or whatever, and it's addressed specifically to me because my name's
Alexis, what a thoughtful sister you are.
Yeah. And just to let you guys know, from that was the first time
You realize
that somebody thought I was a girl. It happens all the time in my life. Like, people are like, "Oh, isn't that a girl's name?" I'm like, "No, girls just love to say it."
Oh my god.
That's like my comeback as in high school. That was my comeback.
That's good.
My wife doesn't like that comeback, obviously.
What?
Yeah, she wasn't listening. Anyway, so we got this porcelain doll, right? And I was like, fuck, I'm not a girl. Like, I want the Elmo. Like, fuck it, whatever. She can have the porcelain doll.
A tradesy.
Yeah, I mean, she
You're
was
too little to know.
she was barely born, so she had an idea. So obviously they gave me the Elmo because they can't give me a doll.
Yeah.
At that time, especially, you're a boy, you can't play with girl toys.
Yeah.
But the thing is, they had no place to put the doll, but my room.
Oh.
So they put it on the wall and stuff like that. We still have it, and it's still in the box and everything. Had never been opened. It's still there because we didn't use it, obviously. So they put it on the wall, and it's up there like hanging.
And it moves.
And that would have gave me a reason. No, that would have gave me a reason. I wish it would have moved because it would have gave me a reason to get rid of it. But the thing is, the eyes were open. The eyes were open. We turned off the lights, and there's like moonlight coming in through my window. And
Your little bitch is just there, just staring at you.
Yes. Fuck that doll, man. Like,
well, at least you don't have to stay in Luis's grandma's house.
Oh, is it like a?
It'll be your
porcelain
double
heaven?
nightmare.
fuck that.
Because not only does she have fucking dolls in that room, the one that they made me fucking stay in, she has birds in there.
Oh shit!
And wait, hold on. It gets better. This is the first time I'm gonna go on a tangent because I'm gonna get this shit off my chest. That way, the rest of the world knows.
Hold on,
Go for it.
déjame vecino. Oh my
It is
God.
good. The story is good, but yeah, I fucking went through hell.
So yeah,
First
fuck Chucky first of all. Second
Fuck
of all,
Chucky.
and then fuck that
and
doll.
porcelain dolls.
And birds.
And Luis's grandma, I mean, I went to go visit their family and like get to know their family once. There's only a reason why I went once, and we've been together nearly 10 years. His grandma they put me in this room when, it was time to go to sleep. They put me in this room. I was like, that's fine. I'm cool with dolls. I don't give a fuck. Oh, you got birds in here? Don't care. I gotta go to sleep. That's all that matters to me. Go to sleep. Day passes. We're on our way back, and I start to get itchy. And another day passes, and I'm like, I'm itchier. What the fuck is going on? And I start realizing I have all these like bumps and bites all over my body. Whatever the fuck those birds had, I got.
Oh shit!
And I still to this day say that his fucking grandma did some voodoo shit on me because I was like untraditional and, spoke up for myself. And they were like, oh, you guys want to have kids? And I was like, no, I got a dog. You want me to bring that motherfucker? I don't want, no. So long story short, I'm never going back there. Ever. I got bit up like a motherfucker by whatever those birds had.
That's scary though.
Yeah.
I mean, birds carry a lot of fleas.
They do, but if they're dead, oh
They
wait, we're
carry,
dead.
They carry
No,
not fleas. It's ticks, right? They carry a lot of.
I have
ticks.
no idea what the hell those birds had, but it was like it was a slow burn. Like it didn't register anything on my body. I didn't really notice the itchiness so much until like 2 days later.
Snaps.
So whatever it was that fucking bit me, it was enough to keep
Go
me
to
away.
glucose or something like that. It's called in Spanish. No,
We're not coming back here.
Those chinches?
no, not chinches. They're bed bugs.
Bed bugs? I think those are chinches.
Those are chinches.
I think so.
Chinches are bed bugs, right?
Yeah.
No, but the birds have something called something with a G.
Oh,
I don't know, but they're like ticks or fleas or
Yeah.
whatever. 'cause they have
whatever.
it.
Point is, they
Yeah.
bit the shit out of me. Whatever the fuck was in that room, and then because I was so paranoid about it, and I was just like nonstop itchy. I ended up having to bug ball my room just to make sure because I was so fucking scared that I brought
Yeah.
back shit.
Oh my
and
god, that's
oh my
always the
god,
worst part.
it was horrible.
That's always the worst part when they say like when you go to a hotel or whatever and they have bed bugs there, they can
My
come back
God.
with you. Fuck that, dude.
Oh yeah.
But whatever. That's crazy though. I don't know, dude. Fucking dolls and birds. I'm telling you, dude. Dolls and birds.
Dolls and birds.
Fucking deadly ass combination, dude.
Never go to Luis's grandma's house.
Dude, man, that's like fucking calling Bloody Mary 3 times right there.
It really was.
Shit, man.
It was instant karma for me. Like, oh, you want to talk back to our family? Here, I'm gonna put you in the fucking doll in the bird room.
They fuck, dude. But what? See, this is the reason I don't fucking get why people like Halloween, dude. Fuck that holiday, dude. Like, first of all, it's one of the times that people just act like dicks because they think that they can get away with it.
What are you talking about?
I just fucking like they always
I don't get it either. Who treats
no,
you bad on
no,
Halloween?
nobody. But it's like they do it in all the like the
Who hurt
movies.
you?
They do it in all the movies. show me on the doll.
Show me on the doll. The porcelain doll.
No, so like no, that's just like what all the like the like we talk about films a lot here, obviously.
Yeah.
But that's like all the films represent, like the kids fucking going egging and tipping houses and.
But that's
like,
in the South.
Okay.
And that's white people too.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you try to egg somebody's house over here, they'll be like, no, they're too expensive to be throwing it at people's houses.
Somebody egged my house when I was in high school, but that was a whole different reason.
Uh-oh. I hear a story
No,
for a later time.
I actually don't know the backstory. I don't know why the fuck I got egged.
Oh.
I really don't know.
I just know she got egged. That's all I'm
yeah, I'm pretty sure he was the first person I told.
saying.
Probably the birds.
So it wasn't egg, it was fucking bird poop.
Right? Probably was. It was potent.
Yeah, so I don't know. So
I got people spitting out their beers here. I'm here all night.
man, fuck that. Dude, I just don't like Halloween. I mean, and the thing for me now, I can easily say it's not Halloween. It's for
Yeah.
me, it's my wife's birthday.
Yeah.
Like that's her birthday. So for me, I don't celebrate Halloween. It's her birthday, but obviously because it's her birthday.
But wait, hold on. How do you feel about Halloween?
Love and hate relationship.
Yeah.
I still have a pumpkin that sits there throughout the whole year too in my desk. It's not a pumpkin. It's a wired.
Oh,
Like it's made out of like chicken coop wire. They even asked me like, why is it still sitting here? It's mine. Low.
I know.
I have a witch and a pumpkin literally sitting on my desk all year round. Who is the witch? Hey, me. If you guys don't know me, go ahead and follow my Instagram. You will see that I have the witch's mole on my nose. Which
That's
in
what
Korea,
it represents. That's
well,
funny.
no, I always say, hey, I got it because of my birthday, but according to like Koreans, it's like good luck.
Oh.
And I'm like, hey, well, where's my
Really?
good luck?
You got
'Cause I
stuck with
don't
me. I
get
don't think
none
that
of
much
that.
good luck.
I know. If anything's a freaking curse. But yeah, love and hate relationship. It's a nice time to have your birthday, but at the same time, you don't get to celebrate it because everybody is out and hoochieing it out somewhere else.
Hey.
Hey, I wouldn't mind if I could go back 2 years before I had my son. I wouldn't mind freaking hoochieing it out with God knows what kind of outfits. But things change, people change. You gotta grow up. Can't be that teenager wanting to be teenagers anymore.
I'm wondering when I'll get tired of Halloween. So far, no.
Halloween's annoying too, like around the neighborhood because there's all small streets and everybody's always walking on the streets and everything. So when you try to drive home at night, fucking people just cross across the
But
street.
you
and
don't need
shit,
it to
like,
be
little kids.
Halloween. You
Yeah, I
can
mean, but
bright
that's
like
that's one
dum-dums.
thing. But the thing is, like when it's Halloween time, it's like and stuff like that, everybody's out. Everybody's just like walking and like jaywalking, crossing the street and stuff like that. And it's like, fuck, if I hit somebody, it's gonna be my fault. Like it's the freaking worst because like all the little kids and their parents are outside, and then people have baby kids. People got these dumbass baby kids that just like.
Where
cross
is
the
that
street.
reference from, by the way? Because people have said that, and I'm like, I don't know what baby kids.
I think it's just like I think the term like baby kids comes from like just old terms from like the hood and ghetto. I think they reference it in Friday and stuff like that too.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
When Ice Cube wrote, I didn't. It's funny. Speaking of, I didn't even know freaking Ice Cube wrote that script. Crazy.
He's a brilliant man.
Yeah, he
He
is.
just doesn't get credit
We
for
saw him
it.
at Coachella. He was good.
Yeah,
Partying my
he's really
ass
good.
off during his.
It's funny though,
Yeah,
cause like he,
sad.
people like he's like, oh, you made fun of me for Hollywood films, but like when he rocks the stage, he's still like.
Oh,
Fucking,
he's good, huh?
Yeah, he is.
And I think his voice helps out a lot too, cause he's really clear when he like, even though he's like rapping and stuff like that, his voice and tone like is just perfect for your like the sound pitch. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think they also reference that like, hey, your baby kids, like, and then that's what. I don't know exactly where it comes from, but I know that's like a term
funny.
from the Get on the Hood, and all these baby kids running around, and they just like they cross the street and they run around. Parents can't control them, and then if you hit them or something, it's your fault. And then the random people will come knocking your house, and I already hate Jehovah's Witnesses when they do that. Like they come knocking your door, and I'm like, oh, no, thank you, and they just close the door.
No, thank you.
Cause I already know they're like, you got time. I'm like, no, thank you. Like they just start. I'm like, no, thank you, and I just close the door, and then they try to knock again, and I don't even open the door. And I'm just
Oh
like,
my god.
But I mean, and again, now that people start like knocking on door for Halloween, like, I don't know you. What do I want to give you candy for? Like, why do I want to spend money on you? I already got enough money for myself. I don't like Halloween.
Well, I never noticed all these damn kids running around the neighborhood, so I don't know. I can't relate.
I do.
And no one comes and knocks on our door because it always looks isolated anyway.
So you have to get a dog, huh?
No,
recyclables?
no, dude. You think the dog? I've tried to get the dog to like run out the fucking Jehovah's Witness. Does not work. This dog doesn't give a hoot who you are unless you're the mailman. You're the mailman. He's gonna bark like there's no tomorrow. But anybody else coming to the door, he's cool.
Why do they hate mailmen?
I have no idea. No, I mean, no, I really don't know. But no, the dog doesn't work for that. Not even for the recyclables. I don't know. I just love Halloween in general. I like being spooked. I like the time of just the weather in general.
It's not too hot. It's not too cold. But then again, we are in California.
Yeah, but I mean,
it's fresher on this time.
Yeah.
yeah,
anyway.
it's fresher. It's not, dead heat.
Yeah, not dry heat.
Mm-hmm. And I've been able to enjoy it more as an adult because I finally been able to like afford my own costume because my
Yeah.
parents never fucking bought me costumes.
I
I afford my own costumes, dress up along with this dude, and go out and have fun in general. And I luckily I have like friends and cousins and people that like Halloween still. And even if it's just I'm gonna paint my face and I'll meet you at the bar, that to me is more than enough to celebrate Halloween.
No, I mean, and then for me, obviously, it's my wife's birthday, so if she wants to do anything, we got to do it. Even though I'm gonna try my best to convince her not to go out, like to stay in because I hate Halloween time. Like we can go out before or whatever afterwards, but it's her birthday, so we do.
It must
whatever
suck
she
more on
wants.
the weekend, I'm assuming, if it lands on a weekend.
It just sucks throughout the whole
Really?
time. Yeah, it just
Because other people party, and then I guess in my sense, I guess what I take from her is I guess she doesn't feel like they're celebrating her, like they're celebrating Halloween. So it's like, so what I do in turn is because I hate Halloween, it makes it easy for me to be able to celebrate her. So that's what I do.
Mm-hmm.
like I can't just walk into a party and be like, yeah, screw your party. It's my birthday. Hey, we're here to celebrate.
I would.
Like,
I'm like, I don't know what's stopping you. I'd be immediately like, it's my fucking birthday.
What y'all bring me?
So I mean, I don't know what we're gonna do this year. She's probably wants to dress up her kid.
I want to go to Disneyland.
Yeah.
I wanted to go trick or treating, eat his candy.
Yeah. That's what you get the kid for, right?
Yeah, he goes in free. He's under a year.
Yep.
The
Take advantage of that
The
shit.
only hard part is getting tickets for actual Halloween.
Yeah, Disneyland Halloween is like
Jesus, they run out
I
so fast.
kind of wanted to get it in advance, like
You have to, but they run out so
tomorrow.
fast.
they do. They run
No,
out
they haven't gone on
fast.
sale yet. I checked.
yeah, they're not. I thought the Halloween celebration already starts on September 29th. Am I?
But I don't know when they sell. I don't know.
Yeah, the Halloween nights are like they go on.
If anybody know when this podcast is out, which
This one.
no, it might not
probably
be.
a little bit too
Well,
late.
happy Halloween out there.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Hey.
Happy Mexican Independence Day.
happy.
So yeah, I mean Halloween.
Why don't you? I mean, you've told us a story.
One thing that I really like to say about Halloween is that me and Luis feel like have this mutual love for TV shows that do special Halloween episodes. Dude.
Yeah, like when like Fox does like the Halloween episodes, like the whole channel is just Halloween. Like
That's good. I mean,
Like-
I like the fall trends, I guess.
yeah, like the Simpsons Halloween, like the Treehouse,
Treehouse
or
of
like
Horror.
the 70s shows, and when they would do the Halloween episodes, like those were badass.
You're missing the best one. The one that me and you love. Come on.
Come on. What's in the box?
Home Improvement Halloween episodes.
They have that?
Tim the Crackman Taylor?
Yes. Their Halloween episodes were good.
I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure they do because usually all TV shows and like around that season they always have like.
Around that time, like in the 90s, they would all have Halloween shows.
I always remember the '70s show because it's the Rocky Horror Picture
The Rocky,
Show
they,
when
they
he
do
was
that. Well, it's along with Alfred Hitchcock. They do The Birds. They do Rear Window.
Home Improvement.
They do Psycho, and then Home Improvement just does their own original shows, but they're Halloween themed, and those were so good. And every now and then, me and Luis, like especially around this time of year, will be like, those fucking Home Improvement shows. Those are so.
I've never seen their Halloween episodes.
They were good. They were really good. I mean, especially because we were kids watching, growing up and watching these, and these were reruns. So I mean, who knows when these fucking shows came out when we saw them,
Syndication,
and we
money.
still love them. Yeah. But those are the ones that I remember the most. And then of course back in the day when they had of course when we had Saturday morning cartoons.
Oh, they went away. That sucks.
Throwback. They would do their Halloween weekends and stuff. That's what I really, really remember. It's probably more nostalgia at this time. Referencing our first topic of what reminds you of what, like Halloween episodes remind me of my childhood. So that's why I pretty much enjoy Halloween for that and being able to just hang out and dress up for fun.
No, I mean, and I guess for me, like, I never people are like, oh, you want to go for Halloween? I'm like, all right. They're like, why do you want to get candy? Dude, the store has them on sale the next day. Like, you're good.
And they do have some good sales after like Valentine's Day, Halloween.
Yeah.
All those
I
goodies.
mean, but like I said, it still wasn't ever about it was just for me, it was just Halloween in general.
Dressing up.
Not even, but like I said, like growing up, I still never got to dress up.
Yeah, I love.
It
love
was
fall,
just, I don't know. I really don't know. There's just something about Halloween. I love Halloween.
Well, if you guys like Halloween, don't forget to go ahead and tweet at us, email us your stories, your favorite horror stories, horror shows, horror films, whatever you have.
And if you have any obscure things that we can like look up, at least I can, because me and Luis will look at it. Hit us up.
Yeah, go ahead and send us that information. But with that, I believe it does end the podcast. That was a good episode. A lot of reminiscing is what we do in this in this podcast apparently, but I mean that's gonna be us until we catch up to our present, and then we'll be able to talk about more stuff that we have here. So as always, I always like to give the people on this podcast a chance to go ahead and plug whatever they have as far as social media. Start with Angie. Angie, you have a plug.
I'll just keep plugging my Snapchat. It's Angie_Ness, ANGIE_NESS.
And Luis, what do you have to plug?
And then I'll do Snapchat this time. It's Luisi2, LUISITWO. Snapchat,
Hey, go ahead and send us some ass. No dick pics, please. We definitely do not appreciate that.
maybe.
It is Halloween, so you never know. It might be a penis cake. Liz, where can they find you? Where can they reach you at?
You could find me on Instagram, Lizzie LIZZIE _90. Pretty much the only place that I'm actually active.
And as always, you can find me on Twitter at Lex Exclusives. You can find my website, exclusivelex.com. And you can reach out to this podcast directly at Lexicon Podcast on Twitter. The DMs are open, so you guys can send us any topics or information that you have there, any stories for Halloween, any Mexican artists that you want to reference for, that bring memories to you as far as your parents and stuff like that, and anything else you want to share with us, as well as more topics that you guys want to hear on the show. Like I said, right now it's been 2 topics per show, but we're gonna try to go ahead and see if we can keep them and upgrade them to 4, and we're gonna bring 2, pull out 2 from a bowl, and then see what we come up with. Thank you guys so much for listening. I do appreciate this. And don't forget, guys, if you want to support us directly, you can go to patreon.com/exclusivelylex. The link is on the description. You can actually support us monthly from $1 to whatever you can. Or go ahead and rate 5-star on iTunes and share it with your friends. Thank you guys so much. This has been the Lexicon Podcast, episode 3. Have a wonderful morning, afternoon, and good night.